Let's discuss this some more with Mohammed Dhia-Hammami, a political science researcher, joining us live from Tunisia via Zoom. Thank you very much, Mr. Hammami, for joining us. So in 2011, Tunisia went through a revolution which until today is referred to as the only success of the Arab Spring revolts across the region. Today, 10 years later, the country is again agitating for economic reforms. Why has Tunisia not been able to achieve economic stability yet?
Well, the main reason is because the political parties and political elite that had access to power after the revolution did not bring a new economic agenda. They've been following the same path of neoliberal reforms backed by the World Bank and the IMF, mostly with the EU. And the reforms that they passed did not succeed in improving the situation. In fact, they did the total opposite. It led to a continuous decrease of the national currency, the trade deficits as a result, rise of inflation also was another result. And it obviously led to major discontent of the population from both the elites and the ordered that followed the fall of Ben Ali regime.
So just 3 months ago, the World Bank said Tunisia will require more stability and a joint national effort to steer the economy to the right path. So with no prime minister and a suspended parliament, how much can the president do to turn around the economy?
Well, it would be difficult for the president to solve the economy in the short run without having such a consensus with the powerful National Labor Union. And that's actually what the World Bank and also the IMF alluded to in recent statements. The union have been opposing the orientation of the government because of their impact on people's living conditions. And I personally don't think that Kais Saied will succeed in implementing any other reforms without the support of such a labor union. The centralization of the powers is not on its own a factor that would determine his ability to pass such reform. It's rather his ability to think in a critical way and unconventional way about solutions for the Tunisian economy.
Well, again, the World Bank projects Tunisia's growth to accelerate to 4% this year as the pandemic's effects on exports begin to decrease and domestic demand begins to recover. But with the current uncertain political situation, is this projected growth attainable?
I don't think it's attainable. And historically, or at least since 2011, the projection of the World Bank and the IMF, because they work hand in hand, were not that accurate because they don't take in consideration the political factors that interplay with economic ones. I think that the level of growth will definitely not reach the 4% that the World Bank expects. And I think the other economic indicators, such as the inflation rate and the value of the national currency, will not improve significantly in the short run.